check this out.
Thanks, Karine. Does the White House have a reaction to World Central Kitchen's decision to restart operations in Gaza?
Oh no. Here we go again. Here we go again.
Can I just first say that the work that humanitarian aid workers do is brave, is incredibly important.
Well, duh.
And it is good to hear that they are going back to do the brave work that they continue to do, not just in Gaza, obviously in Haiti and Sudan and many other places around the country, around the globe, pardon me.
Is that right?
And so we're happy to hear that. As you know, the president had a conversation with the prime minister about making sure that we deconflict and protect the lives of humanitarian aid workers as they're out there being brave.
Really?
Offering assistance to Palestinians in Gaza. And so we have seen some steps being taken by Israel to do just that, and we will always encourage and continue to have those discussions with Israel to do more.
Well, no fucking shit.
And so we are certainly encouraged by that, by humanitarian aid workers from WCK going back out there, and also encouraged by the steps that the Israeli government has taken to make sure that more humanitarian aid gets in.
Okay. Did you consult with them at all about that decision, and are you confident that the aid workers are not going to be at further risk?
Look at this. Somebody come look at this.
So we're going to continue to be very clear with the Israeli government on making sure that they are protected, humanitarian aid workers are protected, and we have seen some progress in that deconflicting.
Seriously.
And we've seen aid increase. I do want to lay out a couple of things that in the aid, humanitarian aid going in that we've seen increase. Overall, nearly 5,000 trucks have entered Gaza since early April.
The question is, who cares?
That includes almost 200 humanitarian and commercial trucks a day, on average entering Gaza in the last 3 weeks. Some days, 400 plus truckloads entered. The United States conducted over 30 airdrops for relief supplies, including over 1 million meals, 141,300 bottles of water to Gaza as of April 28th.
Who cares?
And a lot of that is because of the president stepping in and making very clear that we need to do more. And the United States have led in the effort on getting that humanitarian aid.
Karine, what is the administration's response specifically to the use of police force in some of these college campus protests? We saw this at Indiana University, Ohio State, and UT Austin.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Yeah, so again, I'm going to be really repetitive here. Americans have the right to peacefully protest within the law. That is really important here.
Oh, really?
Anti-Semitism is dangerous. I know. We've seen the videos that have pretty much gone viral out there, and I can't speak to that.
What? Why? Why?
We may have more to say about those videos once we look into that. We'd have to look into them. Just don't have anything to share beyond that. But it is important. It is important for Americans to have the right to peacefully protest. We understand this is within the law, and we understand this is a difficult time, and we're going to call out any type of hateful rhetoric.
Okay.
So does the administration think the police force or police presence we've seen so far is acceptable?
As far as police presence, that's up to the colleges and the universities. That's for them to decide.
Why? Why?
And we have to be able to allow Americans to peacefully protest within the law. That is important, and that's what the president wants to see.
Nobody cares.
I can't comment on every case. I can't comment on everything that we're seeing out there. What I can speak to is more broadly and what we want to see and what we've called out.
Shut up, bro, shut up, bro. Shut up, my nigga, shut up.
Thanks, Karine. A couple of questions for you on Saudi Arabia and also on Ukraine as well. Secretary Blinken has obviously been in Riyadh discussing the Israel-Hamas war. He's also been discussing the Abraham Accords and normalization of ties between Saudi Arabia and Israel.
You're goddamn right.
How confident is the US that those talks can be revived?
Look,
Oh no. Here we go again. Here we go again.
we're going to continue to have those diplomatic conversations. It's important to do so. We got to be confident. We're going to be confident that that it gets to a place where where we have a solution here, and so I can't go beyond that.
Man, there you go with that bullshit.
The secretary, as you said, is in Saudi Arabia. He's going to have look. The important part about what we're trying to do this week and what you're seeing Secretary Blinken, what you've heard from the readout and heard me talk about, you read yourself the readout from the president with his call to Prime Minister Netanyahu, is to get to this hostage deal.
Oh, okay.
We got to get to this hostage deal so we can get to a ceasefire, get that all-important, continue to get that humanitarian aid into Gaza. We know the situation in Gaza is dire.
Really?
And they also had a conversation about the Rafah operations. And so that is really the focus here. That is the significant focus. It is important to get to that deal.
Okay. The US also said that it's preparing to offer a security package to Saudi. What would that entail?
I don't have anything to share on that.
What a stupid idiot.
Okay. On Ukraine, Ukraine has lost more ground in the last couple of days as it awaits US aid to get there. Is there any updates on the state of that shipment?
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
So the aid into Ukraine is ongoing. They have been receiving that security assistance. I'm going to be really mindful here because there are operational security that I want to be careful.
Well, duh.
And what we hope is it gets to the front lines so that Ukraine could continue to defend itself. And like you said, they have lost ground, and so we're hoping to get that security aid to the brave people in Ukraine.
Okay.
And so, look, it's ongoing. That aid is getting into Ukraine. I want to be really, really mindful on speaking to operational security from here, from the podium. I would refer to the Department of Defense for anything further.
Just shut up and step up. Do the right thing.